just. All right, so we're gonna start now because 8 p.m. sharp is 8 p.m. sharp, and some persons are coming on pretty late.
Good night, sir.
Good night, ma'am. I am getting to wonder if I should get some new students altogether.
Sir, I haven't got what more stuff to do the work.
But Miranda,
I'm getting
I have to be telling you guys each Monday what time class starts, and I don't think that's necessary.
oh is the time.
People have to be on time. We're
Sir, I'm
working at a
2 minutes
time.
late.
That nothing to do with it. We work off a time. Just two of you alone that is online now. Only two of you. Oh, 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 we have work to do. We have work to come to cover. All right, we have work to cover, folks. We don't have the time to waste. All right, enough talking. Today is the 25th of January, so it's almost the end of the month, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 months before exam period begins. And I will not say anything more. I leave it at that.
Oh, sir,
Anyways, huh?
sorry to sorry to cut you, but I started end of term examination.
Oh, wish you all the best.
Yes, sir.
But before doing the assignments on time, you would have been could have covered this majority of the syllabus already. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so.
Yes, sir, but um I have other subjects like economics and stuff. So
Oh,
the
yeah, but
maths, I
study.
don't think the maths would be a problem,
Yeah, but study timetable, don't it?
and the English won't be a problem, and the
Yeah, but
HSD won't be a problem.
okay. But yeah, but study timetable, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just doing my part, That's all. I'm doing my part. Because when parents looking ahead, the parents will be saying, but yeah, but then I look at it that you guys are not doing the work that I tell you to do. Assignments has to be done so we can move on. All right, let us pray and start our class. All right. Ashay, could you pray for the class, please? Ashay, could you toast the honor and pray for us, please? Miss Martin, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, toast the honor and pray, please.
I don't know how to pray.
No, you're going to try. You're going to start.
Sir, I don't know.
Nikosha, can you pray for us, please? Nikosha,
Yes, sir.
hello? Can you pray for the class, please?
Yes, sir.
Will you pray for us, please? Huh? You sound low. Nikosha,
Father.
hello?
Yes, sir.
You sound low.
So I'm here for mashup, so
Let me hear you now. So whatever, so keep it at that.
okay, sir.
Could you breathe a word of prayer for the class, please? Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Okay, go ahead. But you have to pray loud so everybody can hear when you say amen. Okay, go ahead, please.
Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us see another day. Thank you for guiding us through this day. As we go through this class, please help us to understand what is being taught and to be able to use it regarding in life. Please protect us, guide us, and lead us in the right way, protect our family, our friends, and everyone that we know. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. I hope others have learned. All right, so we are going to get into straight into class. All right. Want to finish on time tonight. All right, so as promised, last week Monday we started off with our multiple choice questions, and tonight we will continue. So tonight's night we're going to be looking at we'll be looking at tonight we'll be doing algebra, but to start the class off, we're going to be doing we're going to be doing 8 multiple choice questions on consumer arithmetic. All right. All right. So where are we now? I hope that you guys are ready to do it. Just going to demonstrate to you again what you should do when you're going to put on the questions. Let me type a question here. All right, this is an example how to how I want to do. All right, so of course you're going to type your name, the date, attending class by Zoom or by YouTube, and then now you want to use a capital letter. So if the answer was, say, in this case, we know it was C, use caps lock. You put your C there, caps lock. And then after you're through with that, you click on finish. You click on email my answers to my teacher. Then you type in your full name here. And then group level, just put, for now, we can just put grade 11. C.X.C you're doing. School subject is maths. And the email address, please write it down. Email address is cdp maths lab hotmail.com. When you're through with that, what is the email address you're going to be using? cdpmathlab hotmail.com. When you're through with that, you click send. And that's it. And once you do that, it should give you your answer afterwards. So you'll see what your answers were. All right. Okay. All right. So now it's time to look for your particular worksheet that you'll be doing this evening. It is actually 8 multiple choice questions, and you should not take no more than 16 minutes to do all of them. 2 minutes per question. So that's why you guys cannot afford to miss your maths classes, because I'll be giving you C.X.C multiple choice questions to do. So that's what we're doing now. All right. So last week we looked at the first 10, which was based on the computation and number theory. So tonight we'll be looking at consumer arithmetic. So if you notice now, I am going in the order in which your folders, which your worksheets were given to you. So I figure more or less if you don't reach at a certain unit, then there are certain things they won't be able to do. But should be able to, because they are doing end of year exam now, which suggests that you have finished the syllabus somehow at school. All right, so I've sent the link in the chat. So I'm going to ask you to click on the link in the chat and go ahead and do it. So those who are on YouTube, those who are watching the class from YouTube, I'll be sending a link also in the chat for you. And you click on the link and do the same that you have seen. All right, 16 minutes. So it's now 8 minutes past 11. So that will be 8:27. All the best. Good luck.
Sir,
Yes.
I'm not able to write my name.
You're not able to write the name, what I mean?
Sorry, it's not
Yeah,
giving you the option to write the name.
Oh, well, don't worry about that part. It's when where you're gonna send the email, and your name will come up.
Okay.
I forgot to put a box beside that information. My apologies. All right, go ahead. Mhm. To those persons watching from YouTube, I'm gonna ask you please to participate. It would be nice if you participate. Okay. Yes, for those who are watching on YouTube, the link is in the chat area. Okay, I have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes remaining on the clock. Uh, 6 minutes left. Six minutes leave to go. 6 minutes to go. Okay, 2 minutes remaining. Just 2 minutes. All right, everybody finished now? Is everybody finished now? Anybody finish?
Not yet, sir. Uh, wait. Give me some time, please.
Okay, then. These are multiple choice questions, you know. Not something you should be using a calculator to do. Please remember that. Okay. Nobody don't finish it. This one having a week, man.
Sir, I'm finished.
You send out the email, Tangini.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what your how much your score. Let's see what your score like. All right, so you got five.
Sir, what mark out of 10 on it?
Um, what it doesn't matter how many questions we put on it, it will be marked out of 10. That's just how this website works. It will mark it out of 10. That means then, let me tell you how much out of 8 you got. All you have to simply do, you got 4 out of 8 correct, basically. You got 4 questions out of the 8 correct. See? How you get those wrong? All right. Anybody else? So we have Tanginis. Anybody finish? Anybody else finish?
Yes, sir, I finished.
Have you emailed it, man?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what's your score. So you get 5 too? What is? But I get 5. Hey, all right. 5, 5. Uh, What about you, Nikosha? 50%. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Not good. Come, Nikosha, waiting on you. All right, so the night's Monday night's activity is very important. At least you get the exposure to some multiple choice questions. Since these are the 2017 January questions we're looking at. I've not put in a June multiple choice question, so trying to cover a full paper first based on each section of the syllabus. So it means that you guys have to be moving much faster than you are. Try to move as fast. Yes? Finish on the closure?
Sir, it don't make no sense to send in because plain zero I'm go get. Can't do it.
Let me can read. So
I
that
want topic coming a good pan.
that's a question. Who do no worksheets at night time for consumer fatigue? Oh, you not finish
When I
consumer
do,
fatigue yet? Oh, you not finish that unit yet, right? Oh, that's why. You're one of them. All right. We want to go through.
what sir?
Who not finish that unit as yet? You see, you guys need to do your thing. All right. You need to do your thing. It's very important to do your thing. Oh, I got one more. No more. Okay. Very important to do your thing. All right. So here we are. The cost of a calculator exclusive of sales tax is $120. What does the word exclusive mean? Not a part of, right? So Susan bought a calculator and paid sales tax of 10%. How much change would she receive from $140? So just like GCT, you're simplifying 10% of $120, which is $12. Add the $12 to the $120, and then the answer is $132. And then, of course, you take it from the 140, your answer will evidently be what? A. So I think both of you got that right. This one now. At the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the year. If a car was worth $9,500 in December 2016, then its value in January 2016 was what? What's the key word in question number two? Can somebody tell if there are more than one keywords? Give me one of the keywords in question number two. Anyone? Any one of you? Give one of the keywords in question number two. Huh? Less. Less is one of the keywords. Good. So if less is one of the keywords, what less is suggesting that we're going to be doing what? What is less
Subtract.
suggesting? Subtract. So some form of subtraction must take place, don't it? Hmm? Some form of subtraction must take place, right? So if some form of subtraction must take place, then I don't see how people going to choose C. Good night, Lexi. You come on pretty late, half an hour late.
Good night.
Good night. Why you late, miss?
Because I wasn't going to come.
Why you weren't going to come?
So I'm not feel good.
Oh, well, school making you feel good?
No, sir, from yesterday evening, I'm not feel good.
Are you feeling sick? Physically sick? Physically sick or mentally sick?
Physically.
Oh, one of those feeling. Okay. Well, if it's one of those feeling, if it's what I'm thinking, you could use aloe vera. They say you can drink aloe vera and it takes care of those feelings. And if it's not that, then you probably need to use having flu symptoms.
No, sir.
You're feeling pain.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So you can drink aloe vera. You know what is aloe vera?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can get a piece of that. Anytime that thing always come around, since you're all ladies, I can tell you, it is good for cramps. Okay. Remember, I'm a biology teacher, all right? All right. It's not bio class time now. Good. So one of the key words there is less, right? It is less. Therefore, less suggests that it's going to be subtracting 5% less. Good? 5% less. So at the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the new year. If a car was worth 9,500 in December 2016, then its value in January. Oh, I see. I see. It's supposed to be more than that. Yeah, it's correct. It's supposed to be more. Then its value in January 2016 was what? So that means it's supposed to be more than the 9,500. All right. So some adding going to, even though you're going to find, even though less is there, some form of addition is going to take place as well. All right. Good. Therefore, then, if this amount represents 5% less than the starting costs in 2016, then it means that, all right, let's go. Let's work this out. Let's work this out. Like last week, we used a bar model. Let's use it again. All right, let's go. All right, so I want to find out is was the value at the beginning of 2016. All right, so at the end of any year, the car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the year. So if a car was worth 9,500 in December 2016, then its value in January. What was its value in January 2016? All right, this obviously would have been more than this. So let's see now. At the end of any year, at the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth. All right. Before we go to the bar, let's try some algebra. So we're saying 5%, which is 5 over 100, multiply by, use asterisk, x, x dollars, good. And then would have been subtracting whatever the value is from x dollars, good. All right. So 5% of whatever that is. Let me see if we add that to 500 will equal to, no. Oh, my brain tonight, sir. All right, let's see. 5%. Let me see, 95% of that. Let me check something. Hold on there. Times this. 95 times dot divided by 100 plus. All right. So at the end of the year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth. So I want to find out what it was worth. 128. If a car was worth, if, hold on, the 5% less than what it was, you have to read the question slowly in order to get it. All right. So at the end of the year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth. All right. So what it was worth is another key phrase. What it was worth at the beginning of the year. All right. So what it was worth is another key phrase at the beginning of the year. So if a car was worth this in December 2016, that means that at the beginning of the year, it was worth more because the year that ended at 2016, therefore the 5% less. You'd have to subtract this 5% from what you'd have to find 5% of the original value and then subtract it from it. All right, I think I have the idea now. What if we say 100 over 105 times, let's see, 9,500 times 100 divided by no, so that's supposed to be 105 then times 9,500. The answer, what I'm there says 9,995. That's what I'm there, so. All right. Another method I could use. Let me use the elimination method first. All right. What is 5% of $10,000? Somebody work out that for me. 5% of 10,000 is how much? What is 5% of 10,000?
5,000.
How much?
500.
500. All right. So therefore, the answer would have then be B. So B is the answer. All right. Now when you're doing multiple choice, B is the answer. So the answer is actually $10,000. When you're doing multiple choice, you can use what we call the elimination method, right? So you'd have multiplied 5% of all of these values. And when you want to find 5%, you have to subtract it from all of these values and then to actually get this amount. And that would have ended up being B. But we need to find a method now that we can use to arrive at the same $10,000 without using the elimination method. All right. That's what we need to do first. All right. So let us look at it again. So we know it's $10,000. Good. So difference between X amount minus 9,500 would have equal to it's like you find what do you call it now? Percentage loss, right? So you put a line here underneath X. Trying to find the right method. And it's equal to 5%. Now multiply by 100, sorry. We'll multiply it by 100. Hold on there. So there's x minus 9,500. Put this in brackets. All right, over the original cost. All right, so maths is you have to be patient and keep trying it. Then now, hold on, one little thing, one to probably. Well, I keep a come on this one. All right, let's start to all of that. So in brackets, it is x minus 9,500. Good. Over, let me see, profit percentage would be profit over the cost price times 100. All right. So it's like you're doing SP minus CP over CP times 100. Everybody understand that? Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Remember when you're doing that on the worksheet, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. All right. Now, and it should give us 5%. We'll figure it out, man. All right, stuff. All right. So we have x minus 9,500 over x times 100 over 1 equal 5 over 100. So we can multiply across. I'm going to end up with 100x minus I'm going to figure this 0 0 and two more zeros right there, so over x. Good. And that is equals to 5 over 100. I need some carry down here, so I need space. So we have 100 over 100x right here minus this, how much at 950,000 over x which is equal to 5 over 100. If you want to write in decimal place, you can do it as well. All right, so let's just put it in decimal place first. So this is 0.05. All right, I'm probably put this over 1. All right, now, so if we cross multiply, we end up with this. Good. We end up with this. So you end up of 100x minus 0.05. Someone record that for me, please. Record that for me, please. Could somebody work it out for me, please? 100 minus 0.05. What's that equal to?
99.95.
How much?
99.95.
99.95. You sure? Make sure no.
Yes, sir.
Let me double check that. 100 minus 0.05. Okay, thank you. 99.95. So you have 99.95x. All right, so therefore we want to divide this 950,000 by that number, 99.95. Do that for me and tell me what you get.
Sir, could you repeat?
The 950,000 must be divided by the 99.95. But still short. Still short. How come it's still short? Still short, you know. Still short. 9,554. How much you get?
Sir, 9,504.75.
Something alright, so then, man. Something alright, so. Hold on, let me double check this again. Alright. The unknown figure is x. Good. And if you minus 5% of the x, so let's call it 5% x then. It's going to be equal to this amount. Right? It's going to be equal to this amount. 9,500. Good. So let's call this x over 1 then. Subtract 5x over 100. So you have 100x you see that coming now, minus 5x over 100, which is now equal to 9,500. This don't work now, that thing not working now. All right, so 5x from 100x give you what? 95x. Good. Over 100. Must get the 10,000 now. Sometimes this type of question kind of confusing, understand? So you have to take your time and read it slowly and so forth. All right, 95,000 times 100 is how much? 9,500 times 100 is how much? Divide by 95. Work that out now. 9,500 times 100 divided by 95. How much is that? 9,500 times 100 divided by 95. Ah, got it. Got about 10,000?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. I guess you guys must be saying Mr. Bernard don't know to do this question. All right. The thing with word problems is that you need to be able to, and if you look at it now, what you'd have learned from this experience a while ago is that when it comes on to maths, if it is in words, you have to read it slowly and carefully. Otherwise, you're going to make a mistake, right? Two, you have to make sense of the question. And that's exactly what I was doing, making sense of the question to have the right solution. Good. Now, a lot of persons are afraid of this subject because they're not patient. I have to be patient. I know you're probably saying that this is a question I have, sir, a question I have, sir. So, well, I never work out the question before I give it to you guys. I just type up the questions today, look for the answer sheet, put in the answer to get it prepared for class this evening. But it's a good thing it takes so long to just to show you what the kind of attitude you need supposed to have as a math student. So when you're doing mathematics, not because you're not getting the right answer, you must stop. You keep trying and trying and trying and trying until you get it. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? That's the kind of attitude you're supposed to have as a math student. So don't give up on a question because you didn't get it right the first time, or you didn't get it right the second time, or you didn't get it right the third time. But you keep trying and trying and trying until you get the correct one. All right? So it makes sense now that so so what is QE and have cramps too? Yeah, my God said to me. Hey, yeah, Queen, I said to me now. Good night, Mr. Queen.
Good night, sir.
Yes, I was battling a while ago with a question, but it was a teaching moment and a learning moment. What it takes time to come on, sir? Nearly 1 hour.
I'm out of the parish, sir. Well, my parish.
Out of the parish. Which parish is that? You're in Clarendon. You went to Clarendon too?
Out of St. Thomas.
Oh, I was wondering if you work with the aviation people to find out about the plane. All right, we're battling it with a question. Both you and Tangini missed this worksheet. We looked at we're looking at 8 multiple choice questions from consumer arithmetic, part of the 2017 January exam questions. So we're looking at now. I was just battling with number 2 a while ago, and it was just a learning moment that I was saying to the students before you came on that when you're doing mathematics and you're supposed to persevere, make sense of the question, and persevere until you get it. And I would have failed you, the students, if I did not persevere to the end. Good. Now, when mathematics doesn't, it's not dependent on memory. It's all about reasoning. So, really, what I did a while ago, I was just jumping like oh, some students will just jump into the question like that and make a mistake. But you have to read it slowly and slowly and slowly and make sense because the part that would throw you off if you don't read it carefully is this part of it, what it was worth at the beginning of the year. So you have to read it slowly so you can get it properly, right? No. So um X would represent what we're trying to find, the original value of the car at the beginning of the year, which would have been this. The information in the question told us that at the end of the year, it is 5% less. So that if it is what is 5% off the value, hence we put 5% x, because off means to what? Multiply, right? So it's 5% off the value, which is x, so 5% of x. Good. So when you subtract that from the value itself now, you'd have actually gotten the value now. Good. Everybody get that clear? Ladies, you got that clear? Okay, Queen, just come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Okay. Now, in order to avoid any further confusion, it is best to write the 5% x as a fraction and write this as a fraction x over 1, then 5x over 100. then you work it like a normal fraction, an algebraic fraction, then now you'd end up getting this over here, which is now 5x from 100x, which is going to give you 100. Good. And then therefore now you'd end up with 9,500, and you have 95x over 100 equals to 95,000. 9,500. Do your calculation, which is 9,500 times 100, which is going to give you 950,000, and divide it by 95 and give us our answer, which is 10,000. So the answer is actually B. All right. So you see how long it took, but it requires you to concentrate, be patient, persevere, and don't give up. And I'm very glad that happened, that I took so long, because you wouldn't have learned the kind of attitude you're supposed to have as a math student. All right, so let's move on to question number 3. Now, all right, so question number 3, you got it correct. An article bought for $25 was sold for $175. The profit as a percentage of the cost price was, and we have done this on our worksheet before. So it was bought for 25, sold for 175. So much money. That's a lot. That's a lot of percentage there. An article bought for $25 sold for $175. The profit as a percentage of the cost price was what? So first we have to find the profit itself. So that would be 25 from what now? 25 from 175. We'll find the profit. 125. Well, we'll get B out of this one. An article bought for, to the, let's put the cost price is equal to $25. Selling price is equal to, actually, I guess that one, huh? Hey, Ashley,
Which one, sir?
I guess that one, huh?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. The profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So based on that principle, therefore the profit is equal to $175 minus $25, which is equal to 100 and what? $50. So they get 40% so another more than 40%. So you put that 125 times 100. Let's use asterisk. And we divide that by the cost price, which is 25. Something, all right, to that question. All right, work on that for me, please. Do we get 40% right there, sir? That look like more than 40 to me. 600%. You should I guess I'm put 40.
Yes, sir.
So hold on there. The article bought for $25 was sold for $175. The profit was the profit of the percentage of the cost price was, let's say you use 125 instead of 25. So I'm wrong with the question. Minus 125, 50. Well, that still didn't work. Yeah, so 50 now times 100 are equal to 5,000 divided by 125. Yeah, so you use 125 instead of 25. So that question I never said right. It's supposed to be 125, right? Right, ma'am? Right, folks? So make that correction to the question. It's supposed to be $125 is the actual cost price. So that question, there was an error on the question. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So you never said the error on the question.
No, sir, I didn't see the error.
But you could never work with the 25 and get
Sir, I
40%.
did not guess.
No, 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 no. You could never have worked with the 25 and got that. You could never have worked the 25. You could never work with it. That wouldn't work. So this now would have end up being 50. All right? Good. All right. So 50 times 100 divided by 125 would have given us the 40%. Did you get that right, Tangini?
Sir, I got it right, but I guessed it.
Or at least you're honest. Unless somebody have an eye that I don't have, because how you work with the 25 and get 40%? That couldn't work. That couldn't work. All right, so there was an error on that. I don't know if I typed it incorrectly, but it's supposed to be 125. All right, let's move to number 4. So it's a lucky guess there, so thank you. Lucky guess. All right, a television set costs $350 cash price. When bought and hire purchase, a deposit of $35 is required, followed by 12 monthly payments of $30. How much is saved by paying cash? All right, let's work this out. So a television set is cost this. It's the original cost. When bought and hire purchase, a deposit of $35 is required, followed by 12 monthly payments of $30. So therefore, you're going to multiply the 12 by the 30, and you get what? $360. 360. So 12 by 30. The number of monthly payments times the cost of each month. So 12 times, use asterisk for multiplication. 12 times 30 will now give us 360. They have to add the down payment, which is $35, and that will give you $395. Good. So that is the value of it on the cash price. Now they asked us though, however, they asked us to how much is saved by paying cash. Well, that's simple. Simple subtract 350 from that, and that will therefore equal to $45. D. All right, so that was nice. I don't think anybody guessed that one. Did you guess that one, Tangini?
No, sir.
Okay. And I sure Ashley didn't guess it. Um, what about? I forgot that the other two persons came on late. All right, so we're gonna move on to question number 5. Seriously. All right, number 5. A company employs 12. Did you guess this one, Ashley?
No,
Ashley,
sir.
you want to explain to the class how you work this one out?
Mm,
Yes, man. Explain to the class how you got this one out.
okay, sir, give me a
Mm. Give you a second. You know, every time a student asks for a second, I want to know what them I look for for the second. What you got for Ashley? It must be in a notebook.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me what you wrote down in your notebook. So a company employs 12 gardeners at $26 per day and 8 clerks at $17 per day. What is the mean daily average in dollars of the 20 employees? What's the key word in this? What's the key word? One of the key words. Does anybody want to know what one of the key words are?
Sir, mean.
Mean. All right, that's one of them. Good. Another keyword. Another keyword.
Sir, daily.
Daily. Okay. But there's a better keyword than that though. Let me see. Per. What about per? What about per? What about per day?
Sir, the per day wouldn't come back and link with the daily.
Well, okay. All right.
So what about in dollars?
In dollars, no, I wouldn't use in dollars because it's only natural dollars I can use because the money I use. so so wouldn't consider that. Wouldn't consider that. So come. All right. 12 times 26. Work with me. 312. But I have that. So I'm pay out $312 per day. All right. For the 12 gardeners. As my girls, I cannot take too long. Which is equal to 312. Then now, in 8 clerks, 8 times 17, 136. Then you're going to add both of them. So that would equal to how much? 448. You're going to divide that now by 20. 22.40. That's it. Because mean means to divide, right? To find the average. Good. So then I get $22.40. Everybody see how that work? Tangini, get it right? You got it right, Tangini?
No, sir.
Okay. So the reason behind it. All right. So you have to know what mean means. As Kieran said, like, mean is one of the key words. You have to know what the word mean means. No, it is only natural that if you want to find out what the mean of something is, you have to know the total divided by how much, by how many. So the total is $448 and there are 20 persons. So therefore you have to divide that 448 by the number of persons, which give you the mean. So this question tests you on two things. A bit of statistics knowledge plus simple multiplication and addition, right? Okay. All right, can we move on? So this tests a bit of reasoning, all right, and knowledge as well. Everybody write that off? Those who got it wrong? Simple multiplication and addition, right? Okay. All right, can we move on? All right, so let us move on now from here. As you know, it's on the YouTube channel. You can always go back and get it. All right, so let's move on to question number 6. All right, so number 6 now. Item 20 refers to the following table, which shows the rates charged by an insurance company. All right. So house insurance, what does 25 cents per $100 mean? What does that mean? 25 cents per $100. What does that mean? Anybody? What does 25 cents per $100 mean? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody wants to guess this? QA, Tangini, Lexi.
Well, sir, I have a wild guess
All right, what's the wild guess?
that that the limit. I'm not sure how to put it in words, sir. Like the limit is $100, where you can pay $25, $25, or something.
Well, I wouldn't say limit. I wouldn't say limit. What do you mean by limit, by the way? What do you mean by that?
Like the amount that is to be paid is like $100, where you can pay it off like 25 cents every time you're supposed to pay it or something.
Okay. All right. Not really. I'll correct you. At least a try. All right. Anybody want to give me their understanding of 25 cents per $100 per 100? Anybody want to tell me what it means? 25 cents per $100. Remember now, it is showing the rates charged. So it's a charge by insurance company. So the house insurance is 25% per $100. The contents insurance is 50 cents per $100. What could it mean? Anybody else? Lexi, Ashe, Nikosha. Nikosha, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else want to tell us what it means? Nobody? All right. Let me tell you. What it really means. What does the word per mean? What does the word per stand for? What the word per? What do we mean by the word per? How do we define the term per? What does it mean? Anybody know the definition of per? Anybody know? What does the word per means? Come Google it. Google it.
Sir, it says for each.
For each. Exactly. So for each or for every $100, they're going to take 25 cents from you, which is basically the same thing as quarter, 25%. Right? So for every $100, they want to take, well, not necessarily 25%. No, that would not. 25% would have been $25, right? But what they're saying is that for every $100 that you spend, that the thing is value, they're going to be taking 25 cents out of it. So for each $100, you're going to lose 25 cents. That simply means then you'd have end up with $99.75 left. Good? Everybody understand that? So you're taking away 25% from every $100. Understand that, Kiwi and everybody?
Yes, sir.
Good. So it means for each $100. So the charge on each $100 is 25 cents. The charge on for contents of insurance, the charge on each $100 is 50 cents. Good. Now, you have to understand what this information means before you can actually use it for the question. All right. Now, how much will a person pay for insurance? If his house is valued $50,000 and the contents at $10,000, I want to think about it. How would you go about working out a question like this? I want to think about it. How much would a person pay for insurance if his house is valued $50,000 and the contents is at $10,000? Now, it is obviously the insurance very low compared to the value of the house, so it could never be a big figure. For every $100, they pay 25 cents for house insurance. For every $100, they pay 50 cents for contents insurance. What do you think you should do to find out answer? Give you guys a chance to think. Think for yourselves. Just having a week too. So it go. This one having a week, man. Week. This one meeting a match. Mm. This one having a week. Week. What having a week, man? Oh, good night. Oh, that person, I love my hairstyle. Okay, thank you very much. Person love my hairstyle instead of love the question. What a thing. My hairstyle. Anybody else? Anybody want to guess? Try. QA. Nobody to save the day, save the students' day. Nobody. Yes, man. It's past paper. It's past paper time. Time to show them what the real deals are. Yeah, man. It's 2017 January. Right. 4 years ago, people had to face this exam question. So some persons got bowled over by this question. Consumer arithmetic question, same way. If you have $50,000, your house value $50,000, and insurance will charge you 25% for every $100, what would you do to find out how much you'd pay for insurance? Come on, class.
Sir, I'm guessing.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Tangini.
Sir, maybe you multiply 25 cents per hundred. You multiply 25 cents times $100,
Times $100. And if you do
and
that,
then divide it by 50. Divide um the result, which is 2,500. Divide 50,000 by 2,500,
and
and
how much
put
you
it
get?
in.
How much you get? How much you get when you do that? Tangini, how much you get when you do that? Tangini? Sister Tangini?
Yes, sir.
How much you get when you do that?
Sir, I
When you
got
work it out that way, how much you
two,
get? Two?
two. Oh, sorry. Wait, not two.
Two?
20.
20?
Yes, sir.
So you say you multiply 25 cents by 100, and you'd have gotten 25. And therefore, you say 50,000 divided by the 25, you get 2,000. Oh, well, that can't work because all $4 is way less than 2,000. Nice try. Try again. Lexi, anything? Nikosha, Ashe, Queen, anything for you?
I tried a different method and get 20. So,
They
sir.
got they got 20.
Yeah, just flat 20. So I guess that's wrong. I tried to
Flat 20.
figure out I tried to figure out a next way.
Okay, all right. Figure out the next way. Okay. So this is where it actually counts. This is where it counts, students. This is where it counts. This is where it counts. So somebody in the YouTube here likes my hairstyle. I wonder who that is now likes my hairstyle. So any of you like my hairstyle in Zoom here? Ah, my hairstyle. Okay.
Uh,
Yes, man. So at the algebra class, we want to do, you know, see this a concept we take a bowl class. Come, folks. Don't worry yourself. It take a little time too. So, kill you know. Anybody in YouTube channel wants to try the question number 6? Anybody wants to try question number 6? I know you guys are there watching away. The Jarrett, if you're there, to be nice if you try question number 6. I don't know if Tarsha is watching from YouTube tonight. If you're there, could you try question number 6, please? We're supposed to be doing algebra tonight, but we have to complete this particular um, part of the class. So maybe we'll do the reverse next week in terms of start the topic for the night and then we'll do the multiple choice questions to close the class. All right. We need to start at some early time, you know, because the late time I go. I don't know, I'm supposed to burn the midnight lamp still. Them say while great what? Great men what? Everybody know the thing great men what? What you go? Great men were toiling upward through the night while their companions slept. What's that go?
Sure, I think it was great when you reached and kept.
The Acts of Great Men.
The heights of great men reach and kept, yeah. Continue.
were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were there toiling through the night.
Amen. So we're toiling through the night. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we're toiling through the night. What a beautiful thing. Oh, toil away. I'll go and sleep. Hope you guys
Sir,
remember. Yes,
Jim, what,
Ikri?
what do you mean sleep?
No, I wait on you guys until you're finished working out the worksheet.
No, you have to stay awake.
No, I'm not literally going to sleep. I mean, stay quiet. Stay quiet. Remember now, house insurance. We're talking about for every $100, you pay 25 cents. Come on, man. Use your common sense now. For every $100, you pay 25 cents. And let me help you a bit. If
Sir,
So no, 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 no,
sir,
no, 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 no. Wait, wait,
sir.
wait, 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 wait. I might be onto something, sir. Sir, you remind me of something. Give me at least 5 more minutes, please. Please.
I'll give you 5 minutes, but Tangini wanted to say something. Tangini, what you're gonna say?
Um, it just came to mind. Sir, since the house is valued at $50,000,
Uh-huh.
and sir, um, 25 cents per $100.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you do multiply 100 times 50 to get 50,000, and for that 50,000, you would have to pay
Sir, I think I know the answer. I'm just waiting after Tangini finish.
You can't.
2,500. I'm just guessing.
Well, if you say 2,500, right, and that is not in the list, then you're wrong. But nice guess. Try to think it out now. Stop guessing and think it out now. Stop guessing and think it out now. Yeah, all right, go. I'm curious. Let me see what if you're onto something.
I think I might be. I think the answer is A. $175. Why you still laugh, sir?
You think the answer is A? Is it that you're thinking that the answer is A, or you're guessing that the answer is A? Which is it?
To guess is to make an assumption without thinking, so I'm thinking that the answer is A.
Okay. All right. All right. You taught me something there. I didn't know that was a definition. All right. Okay. All right. So tell us where you get the $175, sir. The
Yes,
class
sir.
would like to
So
hear. Hmm.
what I did was first I was trying to find out if I could divide those values, which is the 58,000 and the 10,000, divide them by 100 first.
Mm-hmm.
But after doing that, I started seeing how much times 25 can go into them. And that's when I first told you I got 20. But it wouldn't make sense because even if I did the same for the second value, it wouldn't even touch the 100 region.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that when you finish talking again, I remember that, but wait, when I divided by 20, it would be like I'm dividing it by 25. And when I divide it by 25, it would be like I'm dividing it by $25 and not 25
Sense.
cents.
Okay.
So then I started to say, if it's $500, if I divide it by 100, if I divide 50,000 by 100, I get $500. And then if I'm supposed to see how much 25 cents I can get out of that, I can just split it up. So it's $100. So all I have to do is times 25 by 5, and then I got 125. So using the same procedure for the second value, which is the $10,000, I get 50. And then 125 plus 50 gave me the 175.
Okay. All right. Nice try.
Nice try. Yes, yes, sir. I'll take it.
The answer is actually correct, man. All right, but all you reason it out now is like this. Ready? Nice try. Remember now, if for $100 is 25 cents, doesn't $50,000 have a lot of $100 in it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Good. And how we're going to find how many $100 in 50,000?
Divide
By,
it
by
by
dividing.
100. Yes, sir.
Good. So we'd have to divide that 50,000 by 100. And then that would have given us what? How much that? 50? 50 or 500? 500?
500, sir.
Good. So there are 500 $100 notes. That's what it's really saying to us, right? 500 $100 notes. So each of those you pay 25 cents. So if then you obviously go and multiply. So therefore we multiply that now by 25 cents. So you put your 0.5, 0.25 there. So so 25 cents that, which is therefore equal to, as he said, 125, right? Because a quarter of it is 125. $125 is what you would pay for insurance on the house. The same method applies for the second one. You want to find how many $100 is in. You want to find out. Oh, I know Alexis wants to jump on. You want to find out how many $100 is in the 10,000. So again, you divide. So that 10,000 now will be divided by again 100. Because I want to find how many $100 is in that. So we would have gotten what is this now? 100. Good. And you multiply that to the 100, right? In 10,000. Mm-hmm. Right. And then multiply that now by 0.5, which is a half, which is equal to $50. So they add to them 175. Now, what it means there, students, is that we have to be um we have to think and be persistent, right? And some of the worksheets that you got before should be caused you to think and be persistent. Now, I did say to you guys that from last term, you should have your textbook by now. You have to develop that persistency using your textbook to go through the each exercise and try to get there. To pass the C.X.C exams, you have to follow my instructions that I gave your students. One, you have to write down information given, information asked for, to avoid having to reread each time, right? Because you saw what happened to me. I didn't do that before. I just keep rereading till I get it, and that takes up time. Good. But if you write down information given, information asked for, then be able you know how to work with this the concise form, make the question concise. All right, let us you do that on question 7 so you can see what I'm talking about. If the simple interest on $800 for 3 years is, so English language is saying to us then that the simple interest is not the $800, but it is what? $54. So we know the simple interest. So we write that down. Don't take the time to write down, right? On $800, it's obvious that is the principal, which is $800. And then the time is 3 years, without a doubt. Good? Now, you know what the formula is. They ask us for the rate. Good? So basically, if you don't remember the formula to find the rate of interest, then you just execute the original thing and say P principal times rate times time divided by 100 equal the simple interest, which would have been $54, right? and then you have solve for the unknown, or otherwise call it x. But if you know that you must always multiply one of those missing things by I, simply just by I, which would have been divided by the principal times time. Good? And I believe that was taught in the lessons, but practice, not practicing, causing a natural disaster, right? Which would give us what? What the rate is. You see? So 100 times 54 is 5,400. And therefore 800 times 3 is 2,400. The 5,400 divided by 2,400 is equal to 2.25. You're not seeing 2.25 there, but you're seeing 2 1/4. So you have to convert the decimal to a fraction, hence it becomes a quarter. So the answer would have been B to be the answer. There's so much thinking. As simple as multiple choice looks, it's not that easy. You all agree? Do you all agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's why last year they could give them multiple choice to do, because it's not easy. Another person, multiple choice part of the exam is the easiest part. No, it's not. It is actually the hardest part. Lexi,
That's what
you're go ahead,
you
Lexi.
sir. In a paper too, you can get your 1 1 and half marks where we help you. But in a paper 1 1 it wrong, it just wrong.
Thank you very much. Once it wrong, it's just wrong. You have that. You have that right. Once it's wrong, it is just dead on wrong. All right. Now, how do we go around this? And that is why I'm starting the multiple choice this early. I'm not waiting until the dying moments, weeks before exam. No, I did not do this for last year. Well, you guys are the first group I've ever really started the multiple choice with so early, because I'm really going in for a grade one. That's what I'm trying to get. But boy, you guys are dragging your feet on the worksheets, dragging your feet miserably, miserably. But we don't want a grade three students. We want grade ones. I have to find another home. All right. Final question that we should have a little bit of time to go to start our algebra exercise. All right. Um, next week, I don't know. We're not going to get questions from, because we're going to reach nowhere. Only one person move on to sets. I think finish sets. And that is Lexi. Okay. Final question, and then we'll see what we can do with a few minutes left for algebra. All right. Number 8. Tom bought a pen for $60 and he sold it again 20%. Sorry, sold it again 20% on the cost price. How much did he? How much money did he gain? So they're basically asking, what are they asking for in this question? Give you a chance to comprehend it. What is he actually asking for? All right. Before going into that, what
Sir, the
information?
profit.
Profit.
Yes, sir.
Profit. Okay, we'll see. All right, because you're looking at the word gain.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what information was actually given in this question? What information was given for in the question? What information was given in this question?
Sir, the cost price.
The cost price. which is $60. What else was given?
The percentage of it
The
was
profit you wanted to gain, percentage
Oh,
you wanted to gain.
so the profit percentage. Okay, thank you, which is 20%. Sorry, 20%. So question now, what information did they ask for?
how much did he gain?
Okay, how much did he gain? So 1% profit. Anybody else have another idea? 1% profit. Anybody have another idea? All right, okay. Profit or I'm thinking selling price. Well, it would have more likely be um it have more likely be profit still because gain would have been profit, right? Information asked for. Good. So you write that thing down. So you don't have to reread everything anymore. So you know that if you get the cost price and you make 20% profit of it, that means it's 20% after $60 would have been added to it. So 20% of 60 would have been what? 20% is 1/5. What is 1/5 of 60? 12, right? 12, right?
Yes, sir.
So you'd
Yes,
have
sir.
gained, yes, you'd have gained $12. And it's very tricky, because they put the $72 there. You see it? Now, what they did there, so what the trick for question number 8, students could have possibly subtract 20 from 60 and get 40. Students would have possibly add 20 to 60 and get 80. So those two are the kids, literal students, and we're just going to jump onto something without understanding. So if you choose B or D, your knowledge would have reduced, comprehension would have reduced, reason grade would have reduced drastically, right?
Could also miss the word gain and go add on about the 12 and the 6 as well.
Well, that is that part. They could miss the word gain and not comprehending the word gain properly, finding critically understanding the question by looking for keywords, right? And gain is a keyword. Gain would have mean not what they because what you really gain is a profit and not necessarily the selling price because you have to spend back out of it. So you gain $12 on what you bought it for, which is very much correct. All right, so those are the multiple choice questions that were given for the first 1 hour 49 session of the class. We spent that. Can you imagine? Students have to try and come on early for class. All right.
Sir,
Yes.
for number 7 is a mistake. It was supposed to be B.
B. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. No problem. The answer is B. All right. Okay. All right. So we are I just wanted to take a look at the syllabus before we go into let's hopefully we could take another 10-20 minutes out of the class time. And but you have to try and come on early. I don't want to send it to your beds too late, all right? Because I know you have to get up early tomorrow morning for your online classes and you have had a long day online. So I know that it's not easy in these days. Um, I I try my best not to work on weekends like Saturday nights and Sundays. I'm trying to take that for myself, but if it's possible, because I need to get some rest as well. Understand? I hope you're sleeping on the weekends. Hope you're getting some rest on the weekends because you need the rest. All right, you need the rest. Even though we're trying to tell upward through the night. All right. Now, algebra have several objectives. Um, most of what you should have known already, but I am going to start off with objective number 7. All right. We'll start off with objective number 7, and then we can probably go up and go down. But the objective number 7 is asking us to apply the distributive law to factorize or expand algebraic expressions. I'm going to now test to see what your knowledge base is before I go any further. All right? So let us test what your knowledge base is. We're going to do the worksheet together. I will not necessarily just give it to you like that. We're going to do the worksheet together. All right? My. So this one is expanding. And my third formers are now doing this. So let's see what you can do. Nikosha, are you still there? Don't know about this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're staying up. No, because I not hearing a word from you. You're staying up. All right. Could somebody give me the answer for number 1, please? 8 bracket R plus 9. Just testing your understanding.
8R plus 72.
8R plus 72. Okay. All right. The boys want to give me the answer for the second one. Negative 3 bracket 7 plus 6t. Tangini, give me an answer. Anybody else?
Sir, negative 21 minus negative 21 minus 18t.
Okay, negative 21 minus 18t. Okay. Third one. Nobody's want to give me the third one.
Sir, negative 4b minus 4.
Negative 4b minus 4. Okay. I've not heard from Lexi, Ashe, nor Nikosha. Anybody want to give me an answer, please? Where's Lexi? Where's Lexi? Lexi keep dropping in and dropping off. Nikosha, Ashe, Lexi, can you guys give me an answer, please? Nikosha, Ashe, Lexi, could you guys give me an answer for this one, please?
minus 48.
8 minus 48W.
Excuse me, sir. I'm going to go away from the laptop for a second.
Okay, yes, no problem. All right, thank you for that, Nikosha. Could Ashe or Lexi give me the answer for the last one right here before we go over to the other side?
45F plus 35.
Okay, 45F plus 35. Okay, so you guys understand this. That's very good. What about this one now?
Sir, shouldn't that one be negative?
With negative.
Negative 45.
Negative 35. Oh, yes, it should be negative. Thank you very much for that. Oh, we still have more down here to do, no? Sorry. Ashe, what about this one, Ashe? Negative 3, bracket 3 minus 3g.
Negative 9, take away negative 9g.
Repeat that one again.
Sorry, negative 9,
Uh-huh.
take away negative.
Take
Sorry,
away.
take away 9g.
Can't take away 9g. It must be
Yeah.
plus.
Plus
Negative.
9g. Sorry, sir. My bad.
Okay. Plus 9g. How you get 9g, by the way? How you get
Multiply.
9g? Multiply. So you must know that multiplication, two negatives times the negative is give you a positive. Okay. What about this one? Who want to take this one? 5m plus 2 bracket 8 outside.
40m
40m plus
plus
16.
8.
40m
16.
plus 16. Okay. What about this one?
Negative 25z plus 30.
Negative 25z plus 30. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So the expanding part not difficult for you guys. That's a simple. That is a simple distributive property. That's a simple one. All right. Let's expand this simple one. Sorry. Factorize this one. What are the factors of 3x plus 15? Factors of 3x plus 15. Anybody have that one? This is where you have a problem. Okay, go Nikosha.
Sir, 3.
Wait, Nikosha was saying something. Nikosha, go ahead. Huh? What's the answer, Nikosha?
X plus 5. X plus 5, sir.
X plus 5.
No, that look. Oh, me and tax.
Yeah, yeah, that. X plus 5 is a part of the answer, but you miss out a piece.
So, the 3, you miss out
3.
the 3
3, sir.
Okay, good. So
outside of the
3
bracket.
bracket, good. Plus 15. Okay. Sorry, plus 5. All right, next one.
Eight,
Yeah,
in bracket y minus 9.
9. Okay. What about this one? Ashe?
Sir, 3.
Hold on. All right, since the start already. 3.
3 in bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Bracket. 3a
Mm-hmm.
plus um 6.
6. Okay. All right. Ashe, could you give us the next one, please?
So I'm kind of lost right now.
Yeah, yeah, me
So,
know. Yeah, man, me know I lost it. That's why I'm calling upon you.
Excuse me, sir.
so the one that could I do
Sir.
as
Oh,
9.
oh, yes, you're right. This one, I come in Queen. This one, you're right. This one finish. This is actually 9 and 2.
2.
Thanks. That's to be completely factorized. You're Tangini.
Yes, sir.
All right, Queen, take this one and then Ashe. Yeah, Ashe, please look at the pattern. There's a pattern there. And try to follow, see what the pattern is, and so you can catch up with the rest to see what they did to get their answers. Queen, 3b minus 27, we're factorizing it.
So is it B minus 9?
So what is on the outside?
No. Wait. Is it? Oh yes. I think. Yes. 3. 3 open bracket B minus 9.
Okay. All right. Ready now, Ashe? Ready to try? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is.
5,
Mm-hmm.
open bracket,
Mm-hmm.
C plus 8.
Okay. So you found your way now. You're not lost anymore, right?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. What have I not called on this one? Um. Ooh, actually, try this one too,
I don't know when I'm gonna finish.
and then somebody's can draw for the others. Come, Ashley, I show this one on you.
We normally finish like two.
Negative
Two
18.
normally take around 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't know.
What time is it? What is it? What you figuring out, QA?
Sir?
Oh, sorry, sir. I was asking when I will finish.
Then I'm so soon done. We'll go through this.
No, sir. I was trying to explain to them.
So
Sir?
ask her what, hold on, ask her what time you join the class, huh? Ask her what time you join the class.
No, sir.
Is Mummy talking to?
No, sir. Remember, sir, I tell you, sir, I'm out of the parish. You know, mommy's not actually here with me.
Okay. Come on, Mum would have understood, because we join late to finish late. All right, so, okay, so next question now. What was the answer, Ashay? You're giving the answer?
Negative 18.
All right. Negative 18, yeah.
Open bracket.
Uh-huh.
Would the answer be negative, sir?
No, to be X right here, and then and
Plus
then
4.
and then negative right there. So how much? 4?
Yes, sir. That's what I
18.
asked if it should have been subtraction.
Then you must tell me for that. If you ask me.
Psychometric, sir.
You might have to tell me one. All right, that's correct. Okay. At least I figure that out. Use your brain on that one. All right, who's gonna take the next one?
Hmm. Negative 8.
Negative 8. Yes.
Open bracket 3a
Mm-hmm.
minus 4.
Minus 4. Okay. All right. Who's taking this one? Last one. Who's taking this one?
Negative 16.
Negative what? 16.
16.
Uh-huh.
Y. Open bracket Y.
I don't think that can work.
No.
Yeah, I just realized it's not going to work.
That'll
So
be
negative
negative 8.
4.
Who said negative 4? Negative 4?
8. Negative
It
8?
8.
Negative
Okay. And then
-8, then open bracket
2y.
y.
2y. What? What kind of y?
Two. Oh yeah, 2y for true.
2y.
2y?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. Yeah, it's 2y. And then
Plus
And
3.
then plus.
plus 3. Okay. Well, I believe we have come to the end. We have gotten to do a bit of algebra. All right, so I just tested. We're going to factorize the quadratic, the other type of expressions, algebra expressions, which is next week or Thursday. Well, I was very tired on Thursday, so I wasn't able to do the class with you guys Thursday night because I really wanted to type up the multiple choice. I saw that I would have been late. Students, so this session was well done with this final worksheet. So we don't need to waste time on these type of questions. What we're gonna do, you have an understanding of distributive properties so far based on that portion of the question, the first set, and you have an understanding of factorization based on that set. So we'll be looking at some other type of factorization of questions. What I will do into is see if I can find some algebra questions from the C.X.C past paper for factorization. So we focus on the C.X.C type questions of factorization and keep it moving. Now, so we have done possible questions, 10 possible questions so far from number theory and computation. We have done 8 tonight for consumer arithmetic, and God's willing, next week Monday, which would be the 1st of February. So the first week of February, we'll be going again Monday, Thursday, past paper questions. No students, it is very crucial that you try your best and move through the worksheet. You have to make a serious effort now and move through the lessons. Reason being, the test them have to be done, the test your timing. Um, you need to be able to cover some more grounds. Statistics is there to catch, measurements is there to catch, and so forth. So I am going to be doing testing the algebra strength. So therefore, I'll be doing some more algebra questions. I want to reach vectors and matrices before before April. All right. So please say if you can move on. The multiple choice questions are there to test your knowledge, the knowledge base, test your reasoning skills as well. Right. So we'll be doing some more multiple choice. So I've started this activity and I'm just going to be consistent with it. All right. So I will try to get some more multiple choice during the 2 days that is allotted for mathematics. All right. So Thursday, which is next week Thursday now, we'll continue next week Thursday. So we have Monday coming, God's will and live our spirit, and Thursday, the 4th of February. The holiday, we're gonna have a marathon session on the holiday. So that means that we're gonna start classes during the day, take some break in the afternoon, take some break in the night, and that's it. So the public holidays, we're gonna be doing some marathon sessions for mathematics. So please, students, meaning that we'll be doing a lot more possible questions during those period. So come prepared to work. All right. Yes. So as we normally would do, you know, like you guys came on late. We have to be consistent. Can't drag our feet or anything. All right. We have to be consistent, working towards a grade one, not just a pass, but a grade one. Okay. So we have to finish the syllabus in this program so you can secure your grade one. All right, so we had 4 students out of 7 tonight. Am I correct? Who was missing tonight? Let's see.
Shani,
There's five of you. Oh, wait, shush.
Shani, and Tarsha.
And Tarsha, the 2 adults. Like seriously, they should have been on tonight. All right, so please, those of you who have not yet finished, let us see where you guys are. Let me see. Let me tell you where each person is at this point. I just received. Like seriously, Tangini. Did we find time to drop the seed in Tangini?
Zero
Tangini.
video.
Did we find time to drop the one in? Drop the one. Eh? I hope you meet the score. Tangini is trying to fly out of the consumer everything, right? Okay, Tangini. It doesn't look like he made the score. All right. This one I did wrong. No, not dead wrong. I forgot to walk over that. Yeah, 9. I don't think you meet the score. You're supposed to get, I think, 10 or so. Oh, you meet the score. Sorry. Try get let me tell you something to you, long ladies. You see, even though you have probably gotten the score to move on, still try to correct get the answers. The ones you got incorrect, still try to go and get them correct. Because you don't want anything to haunt you back in the exam. Is that clear? All right. So
Yeah.
based on the maths units. Let's see where each person at. You need to know where you're at. Nikosha is new. She just started recently. So, but Nikosha, you still have to try and move faster than that. Okay, ma'am. I know you guys are carrying heavyweight subjects otherwise, but still try. Still try. That's what I told you about timetabling. It's very important. All right. So for consumer, so everybody would have finished this one. Okay, wonderful. So that would have finished. So everybody finished that one. hmm Uh, let's see this one. So everybody finished this one too. That's good. Okay, so there's one person that is outstanding for this one, and that person is Shanae. All right, so one person is outstanding for that one. So one person is lagging way behind. All right, Competition assignment 3. Oh, same person login for this one. Same thing. All right. So we have that person is logging. The test, that would mean that one person still logging for the test. Um, Tasha supposed to move on. No, Tasha can't move on yet. So Tasha probably need to. So we have Nikosha. You have not done the test as yet. What's going on, Nikosha? Sister Nikosha? Sister Nikosha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What happened to the test? Huh? And I hear. So most of you by part would have see you need to finish. I know that two persons clearly finish unit two, and one person has finished unit three and should be moving on to measurements. Um Lex, is there a test there? Eh? Is it Lexi?
Yes, sir.
So you know if the test it, Lexi?
No, sir, not yet.
Oh, you're practicing.
Sir, me think the topic here did go easy. Me did expect it to be one breeze through.
Oh, I'm breeze through. Gosh, sorry. No breeze through around here. Eh, eh. Let me say that one to be try to the finish, by the way. I think it's supposed to the finish. Yeah, man, the finish. All right, so there's multiple choice questions for up to this unit. I'm not sure I did it for measurements. Let me check. So I'm just showing you what you guys are up against, what you have to be producing some more work and some more time. So every night we can go through meaningful testing. 'Cause what we're doing each night is basically testing. Measurements, yes, I've done that as well for measurements. So you see, it's so much areas of the syllabus will be covering for multiple choice and the exam conditions. Then you have statistics. I'm not sure I did the testing for statistics. Not sure. Well, I did that, but only the multiple choice was not done. But the test was done for statistics there. Um, should be putting on some multiple choice for that shortly. All right. And then after statistics, we have algebra. So there are some algebra lessons though, even though we're doing algebra. You see? You see? Test is there as well, but not the multiple choice. Um, didn't get the time to finish up that one, but the test is still there. So you see, I've been testing straight up so far. I think where the testing probably will stop so far is at relations, function, and graph. So I'm gonna be putting in yes. So I need to put on some more relations, function, and graph worksheets. They're there now. They're there. Just for me to put the Excel worksheets together and then get you guys up and running. So please to catch me back as quick as possible so that we can move together as a class. All right. Okay. So was class okay? Good for you guys tonight? Was it good? Or was it okay? I know okay is a frequent word these days. What are some of the challenges? Let me hear from you guys. What are some of the challenges that you have been faced with? Let me hear. Just instead of telling me, I know the class. You guys like the class. The class is okay. What are some of your challenges that you're having? Anybody? As we wrap up right now, closing off. What are some of the challenges that you guys are facing? What now facing
Start
challenges?
managing the time to
Managing the
complete the
time,
assignment.
complete the assignments. Okay. Well, I did say where Tangi is concerned. You say you don't write, you find it hard to write a study timetable, and I said to you, you must write things to do list, and everybody on your things to do list is your math assignment every week. that should be on your things to do list. All right. Ashay, what's your challenge? What laptop?
That's the only challenge I have.
Oh, well, you can try to download some worksheet on your cell phone. Right, ma'am? Thank you. What device you use for class? For your assignments?
Sure, it's my phone.
Okay. You heard that, Ashay?
Yes, sir. But
Yes,
for
sir.
me, um, when I first tried, it doesn't come up.
You have
It
to
just
down,
come up as it.
you have to download WPS, but you have to download the worksheet from the browser. Use the browser part of the phone, not the Schoology app, but the browser part of the phone to download
Oh,
the worksheet to be able to edit the
You can
worksheet.
use Office or
okay,
Excel to open it.
okay.
Okay, all right. You heard what she says. You can use Office or Excel to open it. Okay, thank you for that.
I'm getting it back by Wednesday, no, sir.
Mhm.
Hopefully by Wednesday.
Well, hopefully by tomorrow you'll be able to download something on the phone. That's Tuesday. All right. No more excuses, please. You know how I sound where this is concerned. Somebody jump off. Didn't want me to ask him any question? Who jump off all ago? Nicole should jump off. All right. Lexi, what is your challenge?
Um, I'm not really having any challenge at the moment. More
So
than we need to practice more.
okay then. All right. But you're ahead, but still a far way to go. QN, what about you? What's your challenge, sir?
Time management, sir.
Time management. So you do have a timetable, study
I have a
timetable.
time. I have a timetable for myself, yes, but that's the
Okay.
one I've been sticking to from a long time. I think I need to create one where I need to involve the evening classes.
Yes, sir. You need to do that, sir, because the assignments needs to be done, sir. All right. Because
Yes,
what
sir.
time is that? I need to see where you guys' weaknesses are, so I can brush you up on the weaknesses. But if you don't do the assignments, I'm not going to be willing to give you any in-class assessment on those things. I'm not going to be willing to do that. So unless I see that you are performing on the worksheets, that's a must. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's a wrap for tonight. You guys have a good night. God's willing, see you next week. And Ashay, I'll see you on Thursday night. Wednesday night, sorry. Hope you're ready for that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Yes.
All right, cool. You can
Good night, everybody.
just good night. All
Good
Thanks.
right.
night.
Good night. All right. Okay, good nights to the one person who's been watching our class on YouTube and the others who have passed by and have even mentioned somebody said they like my hairstyle. Is that for true? What about the class? You don't like the class too? All right. Just want to say to you guys, if you know any student who will be doing C.X.C maths this year, feel free to subscribe this channel and share the link with them and tell them to subscribe so they can know exactly when our maths class will be on or our human social biology class will be on streaming. Of course, we offer other subject areas. We need students for POB, we need students for accounts and so forth, and we need more students for English language. So those classes can be streamed live on our YouTube channel. And for those who has been weekly following us every week and liking our classes, then I'm saying thank you very much. We do appreciate your feedback and thank you very much. Look forward to see you next week. We'll be doing more possible questions and more activities. But if you would like to be a student of CDP Library Services, then you need to go to, if you want this, you saw what the other students are doing in terms of their weekly assignments. So it's not just the live sessions for which they're a part of, they have been doing weekly assignments. And if you want to have access to those weekly assignments, access to those video tutorials, then of course you can um, sign up with CDP Labs Video Services by going to our Facebook page, and you will click on the sign up button and you fill up the form. Once you fill up the form, then someone will make contact with you, take your details, and give you an online introductory session. Our new student classes will begin. Students for the 2022 season of exams will begin their preparation in February of this year for January 2022. So share our YouTube channel with with your friends and family who are doing exams. But if they want more, encourage them to register with CDP Labs Edu Services. Just want to show you one of our featured video, just not for too long. Just give me a little second there. We'll show you one of our videos, what students get to watch. Hopefully you will like it. Just a piece of what the students gets when they are when you're a member of the CDP Labs Edu Services classes. Just giving you a short introduction as to what the students get. Here we are. Okay, so that's to give you a piece of what CDP Labs Edu Services is all about. So thank you very much.